Another close game against a ranked opponent and another tough loss. Sean, let's talk about this Ohio State defeat. The Huskers have lost 4 games against ranked opponents this year by a grand total of 22 points. This is the biggest margin of defeat, and it was only 9. What a performance by Ohio State to win this game, but good on Nebraska for sticking with it.
Yeah, there was a lot I liked about this matchup going in. Number one, it was at home, and Ohio State played at night, and then they had to come back and play at 11 a.m. So when you travel, you play till midnight, and then have to play at 11. They almost lost a day of just body rest. So I felt like if you're going to get Ohio State, this is probably about as good of a time as you'd get them after a night game and then playing at 11 here on Saturday. And, Ohio State looked to step off. Garrett Wilson wasn't out there. And they shut down the run. I thought that was maybe one of the biggest surprise to me on that stat sheet was Nebraska outgained Ohio State on the ground.
Yeah, and crazy at that on the ground. 113 yards rushing for Nebraska, Ohio State with just 90. But, man, they had the kid, Jackson Smith in the Jigba. 15 catches, 240 yards. He was unstoppable. And just a little 10, 15-yard pass completion.
Yeah, it was all Wilson and Olave we thought going in, but Wilson didn't play. Olave had some plays, but, yeah, I mean, they had 3, and he was the third.
Right.
And, they've been doing that all year, and they just run such good routes, and their quarterback is so well-schooled. He finds the open throw, and he makes it.
Yeah, fundamentally sound. I want to ask you about a couple guys playing hurt. It was revealed after the game that Adrian Martinez had been playing with a broken jaw as well as a high ankle sprain, and JoJo Domann dealing with a really difficult hand injury.
Yeah, JoJo, that was a tough one because I think he probably didn't have to play in this game. He's going to potentially need surgery, it sounds like, but didn't want to go out like that, and you got the sense with his family down here and the emotions with them on the field that this was it for JoJo Domann, and he left it all out there. Adrian Martinez, I think he could have shut it down as well, and he's played through it, it's a tough deal. Jaw injury, ankle injury, and all the critics obviously about Adrian and the struggles he's had, and he decided to gut it out and play, and I thought he played he missed some throws, but he played his guts out.
Yeah, Scott Frost was asked about it after the game. He said, listen, I'm playing the guy at quarterback that gives us the best chance to win, and that guy is Adrian Martinez, hurt or banged up or not. All right, moving forward, where do you see this situation in Lincoln this next week? We got a bye week, and again, all this stuff will be he says, she says, whatever. How do you see this playing out?
Yeah, I think it's a big Trev Alberts week now. Well, I don't know. I'm not Trev, but if you are moving forward with your head coach and they're going to go out on the road and recruit this weekend, I would think it makes sense. Like, look, anybody that thinks we're thinking this, no, this is our guy. We're moving forward with it. This is not the year we wanted. But obviously, maybe that's not what he's thinking. I get the feel that that's where it's going. I don't know that for sure. And it will be very interesting to kind of see how these discussions are played out here over the week. No media access right now, at least planned, which is fine. What are you going to ask this week after the game against Ohio State? But yeah, I think it's a Trev week. If Trev is moving forward with it, I don't think this should be a game to game. If he beats Wisconsin, he's in. If he you need to know right now. If he's your guy, If he's not, you need to start making contingency plans, and it will be very interesting to kind of see where this goes.
Scott Frost, 15-27 overall at Nebraska, 10-23 in the Big Ten this season. The Huskers, 3-7 overall, 1-6 in the Big Ten. Next up, after the bye week in Wisconsin, taking on the Badgers.